Evan McMullin is a fifth party candidate. He's running basically just in Utah. He's Mormon, a former CIA agent. Clearly, some Republican donors put him up to it. He doesn't have any money of his own, but it's working. He's nearly tied with Donald Trump and might take Utah from him and cost him the election on that one state alone, given the Electoral College math. So there's some Republicans who are livid over it, attacking him day and night. Lou Dobbs has been attacking him and other Republican supporters. Now, we've got a new guy in the mix here who is going to be upset. Now, Evan McMullin's deeply conservative. Doesn't matter. A white nationalist leader who has funded several ads supporting Donald Trump has a new robocall in Utah targeting Evan McMullin, the upstart who could stop a Trump victory in the Beehive State. Let's just note that no one knows Utah is the Beehive State. Okay, now I'm going to give you the robocall. Buckle up.
Johnson. I'm a farmer and a white nationalist. I make this call against Evan McMullin and in support of Donald Trump. Evan McMullin is an open borders amnesty supporter. Evan has two mommies. His mother is a lesbian married to another woman. Evan is okay with that. Indeed, Evan supports the Supreme Court ruling legalizing gay marriage. Evan is over 40 years old and is not married and doesn't even have a girlfriend. I believe Evan is a closet homosexual. Don't vote for Evan McMullin. Vote for Donald Trump. He will respect all women and be a president we can all be proud of. I paid for this ad for the American National Super PAC.
Okay, how does that help Donald Trump rather than hurt him? The only way that it helps him is if the country's in a lot worse shape than we realize. And that might be the case. I mean, there are three devastating parts of that ad, devastatingly funny in some ways. Evan has two mommies. This is like what, remember when we used to be scared of the KKK? Now they make silly robocalls. I know he's a white nationalist, slightly different. Like, oh, Evan has two mommies. I don't even think he has a girlfriend. What are we, in third grade? So, and the big attack against him is he doesn't hate people as much as we do. And by the way, I told you at the beginning of the call, I'm a white nationalist. Okay, so Evan McMullin's position on his mom, now you gotta have a position on your mom and who she loves, is this. As far as my mother's marriage is concerned, I believe in the sanctity of traditional marriage. It is an important part of my faith. He's Mormon. My mother has a different view. That's okay. I love her very much, and she's one of my best friends. Now, do we live in a country sick enough to have that hurt him? Like, he loves his mom. I don't know, man. I might have to vote against this guy. That's where we are today. And look, finally, there's some goofy parts of the story, but it's also serious. You've got white nationalists who are now legitimate forces in our elections that are supporting the guy who, according to two polls today, is leading in the race. Oftentimes, he does not disavow them at all. When asked about it in the press, he's like, who's David Duke? I don't know. KKK, I don't know who they are. Wink, wink, wink. And so let me explain a little bit more about this William Johnson guy. The ads are being self-funded by him. He's a Los Angeles attorney. Great. He lives among us. And leader of the American Freedom Party, a white nationalist organization and a PAC that has supported Trump throughout the primary and the general election campaign. We've come to accept things that are completely unacceptable. Oh yeah, of course, there's a super PAC and they can put in unlimited money. I mean, he doesn't have unlimited money, but he could put in whatever he has and anybody else can do that in support of Donald Trump. Yeah, great, that's fun, fantastic. We have white nationalists supporting and funding one of our major candidates. And when he wins, does he owe them something? A little bit. If that call helped a little bit in Utah, and he wins by a little bit in Utah, all perfectly plausible scenarios, well, on his list of people who've been nice to him are white nationalists. Great, that's where we are today. At the Young Turks, we believe in change. We believe we can change the media, make it more independent. Come do it with us. tytnetwork.com/join.